Buildings, they're using very good common sense in calling off schools yesterday and today, and I hope HISD will look at this model of Spring Branch and Cypress and other communities that realize when you're hungry, you don't have electricity, you don't have water, you're worried about your family, going to school is probably not in that category. It's important, but we'll have time to educate our kids when we get them their life support needs. I want to yield to County Commissioner Briones, who is just a full-time partner with the City of Houston, and we're working with the county. She's brought her resources from the unincorporated area into the city, and that's the kind of collaboration that's going to make a difference.
Thank you, Mayor Whitmire. This is a true partnership between the City of Houston and Harris County. We're in Harris County Precinct 4, one of the most severely impacted areas. We are here on Pittner Road at the Boys and Girls Club. We were just meeting with the FEMA administrator, Chris Well. FEMA is here. We have a mobile FEMA site right here. The #1 message for today is put in your application as soon as possible. Here are the numbers so that everyone has them. Go to disasterassistance.gov or call 1-800-621-FEMA, which is 3362, or you can download the FEMA app. Get that application as soon as possible. We also have mobile sites. They are committed to getting this done together in partnership. And what you see here is the power of government. When we harness the power of local government with state government and the federal government, we can get more done for the people. And so we're here, we have cooling sites open. We have distribution sites across the city and the county. This is one of many. The reason we have tripled down on this area is that we know there's 900 children under the age of 5 in this immediate area. We see newborn infants, numerous pregnant women. We need to get this done together. So thank you to Centerpoint, HEB, Houston Food Bank, Boys and Girls Club, all of the partners. Any of you who are listening, who want to come, this is an all hands on deck. Muy brevemente en español, acabamos de tener una junta con la administradora de FEMA que vino de Washington, D.C., que está representando al presidente Biden. Aquí está en el Condado Jerez y la ciudad de Houston. Estamos aquí por Pittner Road en la ciudad de Houston y el Condado Jerez, Precinto 4. El mensaje es muy claro. Si tienen daño a su casa, a su departamento, si han perdido comida, si no tienen agua o recursos, por favor, tienen que aplicar. Aplican hoy. Tenemos un sitio móvil de FEMA aquí en el Pittner Road. Estamos aquí para ustedes. Si ustedes son una familia y no todos son ciudadanos, está bien, todavía pueden aplicar, porque si tienen un hijo, por ejemplo, que sí es ciudadano, sí pueden aplicar. Por favor, los números son el 1-800-621-3362, 1-800-621-3362, también disasterassistance.gov, y aquí estamos en Spring Branch Boys and Girls Club. What I added on in Spanish is that if you're a family of mixed immigration status, you can still apply. If you have a child, that child can apply and potentially be eligible. So please come forward. The federal, state, local, county, and city governments are here for you. So thank you, stay safe, come to our cooling centers, come to the distribution centers. We're grateful for the partnership.
For sure, if you have an emergency, call 911. If you're in need of assistance that's not in an emergency nature, 311. Metro will take you to a cooling center. I can't express enough the benefits of collaboration. Working with the state of Texas, we not only have DPS officers helping us with traffic control, working with HPD. The State Emergency Center had pre-positioned 18-wheelers with water, food, and other necessities. Thank you, the county, the city, the social agencies, the faith community. This is how we're going to get through this disaster. It was sudden, it was intense. We prepared for hurricanes. In fact, Thursday morning before it hit, I was in a hurricane recovery planning session. We left out of there thinking about hurricanes, and about 6 o'clock, this very unusual, intense storm came through. But we're responding. Look at the stakeholders and the resources that we've pulled together. Thank you for FEMA, thanks for the state, the county, and all the stakeholders. Let's go to work. We've got a lot to do. We told FEMA we need generators for our housing residences, repairs. First, we need FEMA to help us register the residents to seek eligibility requests. Del Mar Stadium will be also a location for Northwest Houston for applicants. Moody Park, Denver Harbor, the Fondy Recreation Center, Northeast, 5th Ward. We're doing everything we can to go into the community. We're actually going to have FEMA people going into the complexes to seek out people that need to apply. A mobile unit, which is sitting right here on Pittner. So what we need are resources. We need federal cooperation. Director, Administrator Criswell has got years of experience, so we're actually picking her mind, and she's here with her team to make a difference. But compared to where we were 48 hours ago, right here is an amazing story of cooperation, collaboration. We've got bilingual workers. We're going to continue to reach out and represent the community. We need the community, though, to reach out and apply and ask for these resources. So I think it's all hands on deck. I couldn't be more pleased. Could we do it better? We can always improve, and we will learn from this experience. I just said we prepare for hurricanes, but we do not prepare extensively for the suddenness of the storm that showed up Thursday at 6 o'clock. I was up the street at a Little League game. We almost got blown away, barely got home. And I know the commissioner's family hid in a closet. So we're walking the walk. We understand the pain and discomfort, but we're getting you the lifeline resources. And we're not going to rest till every Houstonian has an opportunity to get back on their feet and be safe and enjoy the comforts that we were prior to the storm.
What are the areas that concern you the most right now?
Well, certainly all of Houston concerns me on a public safety standpoint, but right now we're focusing on Northwest Houston, the Commissioner's Precinct that was particularly hard hit, through the Heights, right on down to the Central Business District into the east side. Some communities like Southwest were blessed and did not get hit with the intensity that the community that we're standing in today. So we're going to the most impactful communities. The resources are being redistributed. Law enforcement was patrolling this unit last night to protect the property and the individuals. Houston Fire's got EMS pre-positioned. We're doing everything we can. This is the way Houston pulls together.
Do you have an estimate about how many people were affected, not just because the electricity?
Ma'am, hundreds of thousands, if not a million plus. You know, and I would reach out to the communities that have not been as drastically impacted as disease. Every Houstonian needs to reach out to their friends and family that are impacted. Give up their donations, give up their contributions, send us their counselors, the psychological counseling that these children and these families badly needed. We have a great community, great city, great people. We're the med center, so we're pulling resources out of UT Health to help people with psychological challenges. This was extreme trauma for these families that you talk with. We want them to know we're here to serve, and we're doing it as I stand here and get wet.
I know there's so many messages we've shared. The last message, if you own any of the apartment complexes that have been damaged and you are not honoring your responsibility to your residents, and if you are not following Texas law, the city attorney's office, the county attorney's office, in partnership with the state of Texas, we will be sure that justice is done. So step up, do what you're supposed to do. We have been touring areas that do not have roofs, that do not have water, and they're in unlivable conditions. Follow the law, do what's right, be a good neighbor, and step up. And so we have also asked, bueno, en español, si usted es un dueño de una compañía, de uno de estos departamentos que han sufrido, tienen que seguir la ley y hacer lo que es justo y que necesita hacer debajo de la ley. Si no lo hace, vamos a ver que los abogados de la ciudad de Houston y los abogados del condado Jerez con el estado de Texas, vamos a ver que justicia se hace. Pero mientras tenemos FEMA que está ayudando con dinero y ojalá con vouchers para que la gente pueda ir a un lugar seguro para vivir mientras. Pero vamos a hacer que la justicia se hace y se paga. Así que hagan la cosa justa, por favor.
Comisionada, ¿saben cuánto es esa cantidad de dinero que está ofreciendo diciendo que está abriendo FEMA ahora mismo para la ciudad de Houston.
Bueno,
¿Se puede sacar?
en total todavía no sabemos el número en total, pero lo que sabemos, por ejemplo, si aplican hoy, tal vez pueden recibir $750 en asistencia inmediato. We don't know what the total amount FEMA will give Harris County and the city of Houston, but what we do know is that if you apply, you may be eligible for $750 in immediate assistance, in addition to potential other benefits. But we know people are hurting now and immediately, and so we're trying to address these urgent needs. So thank you.
And let me close by saying the Kinder Institute gave a report yesterday, their annual report. Public safety is still the #1 concern of the majority of Houstonians. The highest percentage of Houstonians said public safety. We're addressing that during this storm, during this disaster. HPD, collaborating with the DPS and other agencies, are patrolling our residency complexes. To the bad guys, if you want to try to take advantage of this, don't do it. We're watching, we're prepared. Public safety is still our top concern. Partnering with our Houston Fire, the public safety concerns is present.
Mayor, can you address debris pickup?
They're working. I was in a briefing before I came here. They're working around the clock. They've got at least 3 outside contractors. We're monitoring their work. We're partnering with the county. In fact, I know the commissioner is headed to a debris collection location just to let the workers know. Let me just say something to our city and county workers, the rank and file. We know how hard they're working. They have families that they're concerned about their properties and their welfare and health. We understand it. Thank you to the rank and file. Thank you to the directors. At the emergency center, I get hourly reports, and we're doing the best we can. And we've been trained for this, and we're going to get through this together. And then we'll sit down, do an assessment, and we'll even improve going forward.
We will.
So I got to go to work.
From the county's perspective, we've activated our contractors. Meanwhile, for example, the Precinct 4 crew, we've been out since Thursday night picking up debris. We will not stop until we get it all done. We're working in close collaboration. This is amazing collaboration. We have our county Precinct 4 crews within the city actively picking up debris, and we're working with the contractors. And so my next stop is to go thank the workers at the debris collection site. So thank you for being
¿Qué
here.
pueden encontrar aquí la gente que viene?
La gente tenemos hielo, agua y comida aquí. Muchas gracias al el estado de Texas y FEMA. Están aquí en el Boys and Girls Club aquí en Pitner.
Hay otras locaciones donde la gente puede buscar.
Sí, en la ciudad de Houston y el condado Jerez, si quieren ir a HC Precinto 4, tenemos todos nuestros sitios. Pero tenemos, por ejemplo, en Bayland, en Raddick y también aquí. Sí, 3 sitios, y también tenemos centros de enfriamiento. Yo todavía no tengo electricidad en mi casa. I still don't have, she's asking me where can they go. So here we have this site, we have Bayland Community Center, and we also have Raddick Community Center. I still don't have electricity as well. I know what folks are going through. I have 3 little girls. We also have cooling centers throughout Precinct 4, throughout the county, and throughout the city.
When you're working so hard, you forget what day of the week it is. You know you're doing everything you can. I got to get to council at 1:30 this afternoon. I'm going to check in, then I'm coming back out in the field. So let's go to work.
Thank you all. We're in this
Thank y'all.
together.